Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for Detroit, guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Harris is out there with Thompson, and it's Duren in at the center position. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Now, here's Thompson. The shot missing. Nice D from Sabonis. Ellis with it. Picked up by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Takes a 3. They get it back. Nice D from Sabonis.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Cunningham. Levine against Ivy. The pass to Duren. 4 on the shot clock. Cunningham for 3. Rebound collected by Levine. Here's Sacramento. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now, here's Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. And Brent, you look at Detroit from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Murray. It's Ellis on the wing. Off target with his 3. The Pistons have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Pass to Cunningham. Harris outside. Down low. Here's Thompson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's all knotted up.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go. Showing some heart there.
Now Levine. The rebound by Ivy.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now, here's Cunningham. Harris inside. He's covered by Murray. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Always keeping an eye out for rebounding opportunities. Thompson, just a rookie, but already showing some experience.
Here's Levine. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And taken away by Ellis.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside for Murray. Back to Ellis. 6 to shoot. No good from outside. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here. Harris passes to Durant. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
DeRozan against Thompson. Now here's DeRozan. D right on him. Here's Sabonis. And he banks in the layup. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Sabonis is an elite rebounder, and that's definitely high up on the scouting report.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Here's the three. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Kings. Ellis against Cunningham. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. The second effort. Rebound, Detroit.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now here is Harris. Nothing on the board. To end the drought. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Levine. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. Levine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Detroit with the ball. 7-point differential. Ellis against Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Rebound, Detroit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's DeRozan missing. Pistons trailed by 7. Cunningham outside, poked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. And now the Kings fast break. Ellis can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Knocked away. Cunningham passes to Harris. Over Ellis. Harris misses. Here's Sacramento now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Levine kicks to Ellis. Sabonis trying to get open. Ellis can't get it to go. Cunningham looking it over. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Feeds it to Harris. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Cunningham. DeRozan gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 9.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Brent, many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, unbelievable. Had a chance to play against his dad, who was a force to be reckoned with at the center position. But Domantas has exceeded him in some ways, like multiple all-star selections.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Trey Lyles checked in for Keegan Murray. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Carter, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Malik Monk in for Ellis. Now, here is Reed. Here's Fontecchio. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Huerter. Here's Sabonis. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Not letting the physical defense alter the shot. Sabonis finds a way to get it done.
Here's Sasser. Monk defending. Reed with it. Clock at 6. Here's Holland. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Lyles. Over Reed. Lyles inside. Reed on him. Lyles no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Sasser. Monk defending. A 3 ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Misses in close. Pistons trailed by 6. Here's Holland. That one off the back iron and out.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Up top, Monk. Still yet to score. Now here's Herter. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Holland, defended by Carter. Now the pass to Reed. Here's Sasser. Stewart passes to Reed. Tries again. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Carter. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Lyles. Kings moving the ball around. To end the cold streak, it's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trailed by 6. Here's Sasser. Passes it to Holland. Over Carter. And Holland gets it to go. Holland's got 5. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Over Stewart. Here's Lyles. Some solid defense from Reed. Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Nice move. He stepped back and cashed it up. And it's 7 points for ABC.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's got 8. Just 5 to shoot. No good that time.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Kings. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Murray out there at DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Ellis at the point guard position.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have. And really, compartmentally, they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Talk about guys, Brent, who can fill those gaps out on the floor. How about Trey Lyles?
Trey just getting more and more comfortable at carving out that reliable role player. Not only is this guy smart, he's also fearless. He'll throw himself into the game.
No good on the free throw. And a classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. Brett, what happened to it?
Well, I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
And he sinks the second. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 1. Now here's Durham. Covered by Lyons. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Shot's good by Duran. Duran's got his first points of the game.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Out to DeRozan. Over in the corner, Ellis. Over to the left wing. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Ellis. Outside DeRozan. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot on the run is here. Tough to catch.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Levine. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
There's the lob to the hoop, and Duran slams it in.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
Ellis dishes to DeRozan. And the shot goes down. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
DeRozan against Thompson. Goes up at the stripe. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Timeout.
DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
For Detroit, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Cunningham. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Levine passes to DeRozan, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Detroit.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
DeRozan is such an even player. He works hard on both sides of the floor and never seems to lose himself in the moment. Very intelligent in his approach.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State, Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland and one of the best people in the league as well.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kick out to Levine. The pass to Lyles. Cunningham against Ellis. Good D by Thompson.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Basket good.
And you have to love how multi-layered DeRozan's game is. Such a fantastic score.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Harris looking it over. In the corner, Ivy with it. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Ivy's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Here's DeRozan. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So, Brent, after a 16-year playoff drought, the Kings made the cut before losing a very gritty first-round matchup.
What an unbelievable series, Kevin, that was against the Golden State Warriors. I mean, taking them to 7. Ultimately, they came up short, but they've got a ton to be excited about moving forward.
He hits both from the stripe.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
Pass to Ellis. And there's the drive. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint, Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's DeRozan. 12 points for him. Thompson with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. Shoot it.
Sacramento grabs the miss. The feed to DeRozan. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Thompson. No good. Nice D from Sabonis. The Kings trail by 4. Here's DeRozan. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Now here is Harris. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ellis kicks to Sabonis. He dishes it to Murray. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham outside. He takes it in. And that one is off.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Count it. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
And that was some physical defense, but Levine does a great job of working through it to still finish that shot.
Now here's Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Kings trailing. On the wing, Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. Cunningham against Ellis. There's the triple. Here's Duran. Murray with the defensive effort. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Levine gets the bucket.
And good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Harris outside. Pass to Duran. Can't get it to fall. The Kings shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Murray, no good. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the middle, here's Thompson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Thompson's got it all tied up now for Detroit. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Sacramento making some changes. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Murray. And Monk's subbed in for Ellis. Thompson's gone 4 for 9 from the field. And here's Levine. 14 points for him. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Hits it from 3-point range. DeRozan's got 13 points now in the quarter. Pistons trailed by 3. Passes it to Fonjecchio. 1:57 left in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. The Kings making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Sacramento leading by 3. 1:43 left in the first half. There's the pass to Monk. Launches it. Sabonis. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 5.
Well, Sabonis at 6'11" doesn't need to get too high, but it still counts.
Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Sasser, defended by Carter. Here's Fontecchio. They get it again. Stewart off with the layup. And here now the Kings. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And that one is good. And it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
What a warrior this guy is. DeRozan showing how dangerous he is shooting even while under pressure.
Here's Holland. Monk defending. Offensive rebound. Here's Stewart. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
.36 seconds left now here in the second. Monk with the bounce pass. And here's Herter outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game. Pistons trailed by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Sasser, defended by Carter. Sasser can't hit.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
DeRozan misses the fallback J. And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out, not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first-half performance. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focused one for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Over to Kenny. What'd you think about Detroit?
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Harris is out there with Durham. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. The shot by Thompson, no good. Sacramento leading by 8. DeRozan scanning the floor. Now Levine. From past the arc. They get it back. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 12 in the game.
And that's Sabonis just really sticking with his shot.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Pass to Harris. Over Murray. That one rolling around and rims out.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Ellis kicks to Levine. Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ivy on the wing. At the elbow, it's Cunningham.
Right here. No shot.
Rebound by the Kings. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Sabonis has got the lead up to 12 now for Sacramento. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Ivy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach LaVine.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism. Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league.
Pistons have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And he makes the first.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And so he hits both.
And the hope is that Ivy in the offseason attacked his free throw shooting. This has been a weak spot in this game.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's DeRozan. Here's Murray. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Cunningham against Ellis. Cunningham up top. Plays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got it back down to single digits for the Pistons.
Strong move from Cade that time, just putting some power behind that play.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 6 assists in the game. Harris outside. Passes to Duran. Back to Harris.
Get it.
Ivy on the wing. Goes back up. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Levine passes to Sabonis. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, the teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Drives to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Lyles check in for Sacramento. Kings leading now by 13. And the pass to Levine.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Ellis. Here's Lyles. And it's off from three-point range. For Detroit, they've gone all 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing made Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
And the layup is good. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Now here's Murray. Levine wide open. Good on the triple. Levine's got 17 now.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Looking to end the run. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Levine. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 6. Five to shoot. Ivy, no one around him. Detroit, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
So it's Detroit now. The Kings getting the bucket. Cunningham outside. Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. He kicks to Thompson. Launches it from deep. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Murray. They grab their own miss. The second effort. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Thompson with it. To the inside. And Turin slams it in.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Some changes for Sacramento. Carter, he's checked in for Murray. Kevin Huerter comes in for Levine. And it's Malik Monk in for Ellis. Now, here's Monk. Hasn't made one yet.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Sasser can't hit. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 20-6 run. Inside, Carter. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Detroit has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. 13 feet away. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Monk.
Watch the pick.
Count the basket.
And I think it's going to be crucial that Monk continues to work on his playmaking ability. When he's dribbling the ball like that, he is tough to stop.
And Holland gets it to go. Sacramento leading by 22. Monk, the pass to Lyles. From the stripe. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Stewart misses. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Monk kicks to Carter. Pass to Huerter. Up top, Sabonis. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there it is for him. 11 points for ABC.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. No doubt one of the best nicknames in the NBA. Isaiah Stewart, also known as Beef Stew.
Well, I love that the moniker, Greg, was given to him by not a small guy in his own right, one Rick Mahorn, Piston great, and a guy who knows about physical play, and Stewart follows along in that same vein.
Sasser can't hit. Kings leading now by 22. And here is Monk. Sabonis at the elbow. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Sabonis so aggressive inside, which is how he earns these kind of foul calls.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And he can't get the first one.
And Sabonis such a key to this team and what they do. On the inside, a big man that does a little bit of everything.
And the Kings making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Sasser. Monk defending. Sasser can't hit. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento.
Hey, who's watching now?
Kicks it to Monk.
Hey. I see him.
1:46 left to play here in the third. Here's DeRozan. The shot is good off the backboard. 21 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Here's Holland. 11 points in the game. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Herter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Herter's got 5.
Herter at 6'7", able to get in there and get after the offensive rebound.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Sasser. Pass to Holland. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Reed. The layup off target. Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Passes it to Monk. Carter outside. The pass to DeRozan. Back to Carter. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 7th assist in the game. The Pistons shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Holland. Rebound by the Kings. DeRozan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over Stewart. And the Kings check on 2 more.
So dangerous off the bounce. DeRozan with the top-notch pull-up game.
And so it's Sacramento having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. DeRozan out there with McGee. Then it's Kevin Herter. Then there's Carter. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. Sacramento with the ball. Right side, DeRozan. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Here's Holland. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's DeRozan. That shot off the mark.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Herter to the middle. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 25 points in the game.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Sasser. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. The Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Lyles checked in. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Chalk up 2 there.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Carter kicks to Lyles. Herter against Harris. Pass to McGee. And here's Herter outside. Sasser with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Out to the right wing. Lyles with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Carter against Hardaway. Carter, the pass to Herter. On it from 12.
More and more showing his well-rounded offensive game. That's Herter in his comfort zone.
Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Sasser. He's defended by Herter. Carter against Hardaway. Clock at 4. Over Carter. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Yeah, whenever he's got a little room, if the ball's in his hands, Hardaway Jr. looking to score.
Bounce pass Herter. Lyles inside, guarded by Harris. Shots good by Lyles. The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Stewart. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. And there's the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
The Pistons shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Wing shot on the way. The Pistons rebound. And Stewart gets it to go.
Timeout.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento.
Watch the pick.
Ellis outside. To the inside. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Ellis. Ellis has got his 7th assist in the game. The Pistons have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And taken away by Ellis. Here's Levine. And no good. Cunningham with some nice D. A step-back shot here. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Yeah, some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
Herter passes to Ellis. Herter with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Herter, no good. For Detroit, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Yep, that one goes in there. 10 points now in the game from Ausar Thompson.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Now Ellis. Murray for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Stewart. He kicks it to Ivy. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Kings leading now by 22. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. Pass to Herter. Now the dish to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, nice to see Murray expanding his arsenal a little. Some versatility in his shooting will serve him well.
Now, here's Ivy. Back to Cunningham. To the paint. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Murray for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Thompson.
Come around.
Ivy against Levine. Thompson. Sacramento grabs the miss. Herter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Here's Sabonis. Count that one. Sabonis has got 21 in the game.
Running like a well-oiled machine, and Sabonis at the helm.
Cunningham outside. Harris outside. Down low. Sabonis grabs the board. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Ivy against Levine. Murray outside. Going inside. A second chance effort. Ellis can't get it to go. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. And Cunningham with the slam.
And Cade getting up that time.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting about 40% here in the 4th quarter. Levine feeling it out a bit. Now here's Herter. To the inside. Kept alive.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Duren. After the basket by Sabonis. Cunningham passes to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duren. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Kings. The pass to Herter. On the wing, Levine. Ivy defending. The offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Ellis against Thompson. Goes up again. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Duran. Defended by Sabonis. In the corner, Ivy with it. And they'll get another chance. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Thompson against Herter. Inside. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Harris against Murray. Poked away.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Domantas Sabonis.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Snatched up. Kicks it out to Ellis. Thompson against Herter. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Sabonis, no good. Ivy with it. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to be. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.